it's a song that, you know, it was taught to me at home by my mum and dad and my Aunt May, you know, and I never had the chance to sing it, but it was always in the back of my head. So I just said, listen, I'll give this a crack and see how we get on with it. And it was kind of a hit and miss for a little while when we first started doing it, because I didn't actually know quite how to sing it. It's such a great song, and it's been done so many times. And I'd say it took me about a month till I fell into my comfort zone with it and how to build it and kind of approach it and address the content in the song. You know, I don't like just singing songs. I like to kind of tell a story with them. Yeah. And obviously Phil Coulter is a genius, and he's written some amazing songs, but that for me is probably at the pinnacle of his songwriting right there. And it's just been, it's the weirdest thing. I mean, it's just been getting this phenomenal reaction every single gig that we've done. I mean, the last Irish tour, I mean, I was close to tears in certain nights, you know, and especially at home in Kilkenny. I mean, kind of got a bit of a standing ovation that night. I have to say I actually got quite choked up, because it was on the home turf, and it was this 6-minute song, and sometimes you feel like, God, you're boring them with it, you know, but it's quite the opposite reaction. And you know, myself and the lads, we just kind of put a brand new version of it together there, and it really, really seems to be working. But the reaction has been unbelievable altogether, and I'm just delighted with it. You know, it never fails to amaze me every night when we hit the final note that people just roar like that, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I have to say, you put every little bit into it, and you've definitely made that song your own. And I mean, when you take songs like the likes of songs you're singing, I mean, there was great singers sang them before, and but I mean, you've definitely raised the bar on that one. I do think that is the definitive version, and I'm not just blowing your trumpet there for you, but
that's so much appreciated, Porrick. Thanks a million. I really, really am thankful and grateful to you for saying that. Thank you.
Okay, Darren, hopefully we'll get to see you up in Dundalk soon.
Please God, I'd love to come back. I love that area.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is, we talked enough about it, the song The Town I Love So Well, so what I want to do now is I'm going to get you to introduce it, and then we shall play it.
Well, first of all, thanks a million, Porrick, and thanks for all your support of the High Kings. From day one, you've been right there with us, and we hope to see you guys soon. This is the High Kings, with myself, Darren Holden, on vocals. This is The Town I Love So Well.
In my memory, I will always see a town that I have loved so well, where the school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail, down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the bar, while the men on the door played the mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. Deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. I remember the day when I earned my first pay, and I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes had burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees with their armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I loved so well. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so well.
Yes, indeed, that was the sound of Darren Holden and the High Kings and the town I loved so well. I do hope you enjoyed.